Hello and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. This will be about the Divine Masculine. Get a quick energy check, see what's going on with him. Since this is general, this is not going to resonate with everyone out there. So if you find yourself with more questions than answers, and it's probably not your reading, don't try to make it fit. For those of you new on this journey, when I refer to Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, I'm referring to energies and not a specific gender. So you can be a Divine Feminine and be a male, or vice versa. Just take it how it resonates, if it resonates at all. Okay, so all these decks that I'm using here and items you see, most of them, the Jellyfish Lamp, which the jellyfish are not real, are going to be below in the description with a link. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that information also is below. My Instagram information, if you'd like to support the channel, that information is also going to be below. Okay, so first I'm going to, whoops, cards are flipping over already. See what flipped over. I think this was important. Imprisonment and coffin. So I'm going to put these back, but I feel like there's either he's wanting an end to his feeling trapped in imprisonment, or this is what's happening. Okay, because he got imprisonment and coffin. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. First, I want to get a general energy surrounding the Divine Masculine, to see what's going on with him, where his main focus is in the outer world. This would be people or situations that he's focused on that's not a part of like his inner world, inner people that he's around, like maybe immediate family, people that's close to him, that might be in contact with him. Okay, and the outer will be things that are not in contact with or outer worries. Okay, that is not directly affecting him in his inner world, or I should say not directly affecting him, but a part of his inner world. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is the oracles of shadows and light, and we have mildew fairy, cleanup time. Okay, so this has the, I know this has to do with, you know, cleaning up in an environment. You see this is green, so I'm sure it has to do with earth energy. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one, if I can pick this up. All right, mildew fairy number 15. So this is that's the number 6, so that's has to do with balance or being off balance, and that's probably the reason why there's a need to clean up. Oh my goodness, I'm so thirsty. Hold on just for a sec. I'm looking for number 6. Okay, it says some things just look like they're yuck, but they're not. They're very good things, and they can be powerful and helpful when used in the right way. So if the mildew fairy turns up in your reading, it is time to check out what could be profoundly useful for you, which you've dismissed. And this could be an aspect of yourself or an aspect of the environment you're in. It is very important not to try to hide this from yourself or to cover it up. The health of the situation rests upon the degree of openness you approach it with. So, let me get to the divination message. So think of ways to decrease stagnant moisture, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, fresh thinking in your home and environment. When the mildew fairy comes to pay you a visit, it is likely things are a little stagnant, a little over emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts needs to be brought into a clear to clear the situation up. She can mean a fresh way of thinking or a fresh point of view or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find yourself within. Like the mildew Very said, a little of her can be medicine and a great deal of her can be maddening. Where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a fresh new approach in your life. And if she is inside, lurking in cupboards or in the bathroom instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that the presence of unhealthy energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused and never ignored. Okay, so the masculine is in this energy where he's examining what he needs to clean up in his life, what he needs to address. So this could be people and things, just things surrounding him. Like I said, people or things, but he's taking a look at a situation that he needs. It could be towards the divine feminine that he might want to express emotions or clean up a mess that he made, or it could be to get rid of toxic situations and or people that might be around him. Okay, so this is the Moonology card. Step out of your comfort zone, North mode. So there's another energy that he's needing to get out of this comfort. Maybe seeing things as unhealthy things as normal. Maybe he's starting to see that certain unhealthy behaviors and habits are not normal. And maybe he's been in such that environment for so long that he needed to step outside of it. Maybe he, took a break or whatever, but he's starting to see that he needs to step out of his comfort zone, his normal way of doing things, and actually clean up situations and or people. So this is the spirit of the animals oracle. And you have unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay, so this is a really good energy that he's in, because he's starting to see the toxic things around him, and that he needs to step out of his comfort zone and go towards the light and get out of the darkness. Stop being in denial. Stop living in denial about things that he needs to address. Okay, that's what I'm getting just from that energy alone. That's already like pretty powerful. So I wrote down some things here that I wanted to ask. Okay, so what is, these are the Kipper cards. So what is the main focus in his outer world? So this could be where the divine feminine is at, if there is no communication or situations outside of his home environment that he is focused on. Okay, the main energy. And we have distant horizons. So this could be actually having to do with something he's distant from, or something that, this is a card of dreams and visions and yearnings. Okay, so I'll see what cards come out after this, but there's some kind of vision or yearning, possibly with someone he's distant from, which could be the divine feminine. Okay, so let's go ahead and see why that's there. These are the Mystic Moon oracles. I think I want to, I'm going to just go this way. I think I wanted to use the other cards first. Let me just think for a second if that's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to switch it up. All right, so these are the Gilded Tarot. So let's see why this distant horizons is here. For his main focus in the outer world. What does this have to do with? Who or what does this have to do with? Knight of Swords. Truth. Chaos. Quick action. So this could be, air signs. Doesn't mean so, but Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this is about truth. Okay. Bringing the truth, coming forth in the truth, or addressing something that around that has to do with truth. Even though it can be a bit chaotic, it could be drama involved too. Okay, so there's something in the outer world As the Knight of Swords is a very quick energy, something that he's possibly wanting to take a quick action towards in the outer world. So let's see why the Knight of Swords is here. What is the Knight of Swords here to do or address? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, pause. So there's a silence here in the outer world that he's focused on. Something involving that he's yearning for, something involving truth, something that's on hold. A hold of him being able to address possibly dreams and visions and living in his truth is also what I'm getting here. We do have 36, which is a 9, something that is nearing completion. Let me get some more about this. Tell me more about this. Distant Horizon, Knight of Swords, and pause. What is the Knight of Swords here to address with this pause, this hold? Feels like 2 cards. Yeah, it is. 2 of Wands. This is about a crossroad, something that is on hold. That's where his focus is on, which I'm sensing it has to do with the Divine Feminine. This can be about partnerships, but this is about the need to make a decision to go to the left or right. Okay, so let's see, what is this crossroads about? What is this energy about? What's it between? Let's see the choices. Bound. That he could either stay bound to something, possibly toxic, because we do have a mildew fairy there. Sorry, that made me want to mildew. This makes me want to laugh. Something that he's bound to. Or what else? And we have fall. So this fall can be about the past. It could be the word itself, something to do like something's that he feels bound to. I'm going to get another card for this. And just see what this tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about this. What's he in between? Why is bound and fall here? Okay, so you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is the leader in communication and all things mental, logical thinking. I'm feeling like there's like a possibility in his head. He's thinking about, I don't know. I'm just feeling this word like resurrection for some reason in this reading right here. I have no idea why, but I'm just feeling like he's thinking about, should he resurrect something? Something that might have happened during the fall season. There's possibly something he could be obsessed with too. Could be having to do with Divine Feminine, or he could be, you know, looking about how things took a pause. Okay, like he's looking back. Because I'm getting like resurrection, like almost like going back in time and wanting to change something. And that possibly that this might have happened in the fall time, during like September, October, November, whenever this issue took place. There's been like a pause on the truth, pause on the communication, pause on a decision, and he's been at a crossroads ever since. And he's needing to step out of his comfort zone to do this. And this is what's got him stuck here, this pause and this hold, trying to figure out what to do. Because there is also an energy of this infinite possibilities if he makes a decision. So he's really thinking about it, because this King of Swords is looking back at this, and the Knight of Swords is looking over there. And he's thinking about something that he's yearning for, something that he needs to clean up, something he needs to fix, and he needs to step out of his comfort zone. And he's really thinking about this. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the main energy in his inner world. Main male. This could be him, or this could be, you know, someone else around him, or masculine energy. So let's see why that's there. Why is the main male here as his main focus in his inner world? Knight of Cups. Okay. So in his inner world, Knight of Cups is about an offer of love. It's kind of like, you know, coming into, I almost feel like saying save the day, but with love, save the day with love. I also see this card sometimes, it's come up for me as like a show of love, somebody like traveling, even in a car, you know, passing by, and you see them, and like a recognition, even though sometimes, even with this card, I've gotten, or, you know, the person doesn't necessarily speak, they just, it's like a show of love. Okay, this also could have to do with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So let me see why that's there in the inner world. Why is the Knight of Cups here with the main male in his inner world? Compromise. Okay, so he's thinking about making some type of show of love or a compromise with someone. And see if it'll show like who this person is, or who he's thinking about. This is his inner world. Okay. Let's get another card. What is this compromise about? What's it have to do with? Healing. So this is the Star card. Again, Aquarius. It's a lot of Aquarius, or air energy, I should say, because in the outer world and the inner world. So this is about healing. This is about wish fulfillment. This is about renewal. So let's see why that's there. Why is the Star card here in the inner world? Someone that he looks up to. So they got the admired card. This is about transformation. So his focus on his inner world is healing something, okay? A situation with someone that he looks up to. Sometimes I see this card as like a daughter, because of ballerina kind of energy, like a younger person. This could be a daughter. So let me give another card. What is this admired? And we have the moon. So you also have, this is Pisces card. So the moon is about fear. This is about illusions. things that are hidden needing to come to the surface. So this could be like an Aquarius and Pisces energy in his inner world. Something that he's needing to make a compromise. Maybe he's needing to compromise one situation for another situation. Let's get one more card. Why is the moon here? I got 2 cards. I knew it. I guess it wanted to come out. Okay. Guide and healing. So this is about being in the dark. Trying to find the light. I kind of see this as this can be hermit energy or hierophant. So there's guided to healing. So there could be some type of compromise going on towards someone that he admires or looks up to heal a situation. Let me smooth this over. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. So only signs I'm getting right there in the inner world is Aquarius and Pisces. Okay. So it almost feels like this divine masculine has to choose between 2 people is what I'm getting. Because of this energy here in this inner world, this is what's going on. Because he is thinking heavily in this outer world. So let me get some more information. He's needing to step out of his comfort zone is what I'm keep hearing with this card here. There's something that he's needing to clean up. Okay. All right. So let's see what he's working on. Let me push these cards up a little bit. Okay. So what's the main energy? Oh my goodness, these cards. I'm going to put this back, but it's despair. So that's about being sad, lost. So what is the main energy that he is working on or trying to accomplish? What's the main energy he's working on or trying to accomplish? Adjudication. All right, more thinking. So a lot of thinking. This divine masculine is in his head because the adjudication I get for it's like my thinking card, but it also could have to do with, you know, actual legal matters. Adjudication. It's about you know, there's papers there. There's a couple there standing there before a judge, and the judge is trying to decide how to make a decision. Okay, so this is exactly what I was sensing, that I feel that there's some kind of a energy that should this divine masculine follow his heart, or should he go towards healing a situation that he cares for, admires, or you know, has admiration for, but maybe not necessarily is good for him. Okay, that's more of an illusion, because fear is also an illusion, and it is close to this bound energy here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what he is working on or trying to accomplish. Why is that there? Why is adjudication? What is this about? Seven of Swords. So he's thinking about getting away from something. Okay, this is also like being sneaky. It could be a thief, you know, situation. It also could be a cheater as well. So he's thinking about getting away from something. So let's see, what is he trying to get away from? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Reinvention. All right. So reinvention means like, what I'm getting here with this is like to reinvent something. He's thinking about like, either he's rethinking of how to get away, like reinventing this energy of getting away from something, or he's thinking about not being in this energy, okay, of being sneaky or getting away with something, you know, being more truthful. So let's see if I can get some more information about this. All right, it's reinvention here. Temperance, balance, action, emotion. This could have to do with Sagittarius. So we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, as the main signs here. So this is, you know, about balance, action, balance, emotion. So we have a reinvention of this to trying to maintain balance. Okay, but there's a need to step out of that energy of doing what he's used to. Like it's time to clean up something. Okay, fix something. He's needing to speak truth, something he's been putting off. And I feel like it has to do with the divine feminine and living in his truth. All right, so why is the temperance card here? To balance what? The silence. To balance the silence. This mute. He needs to step out of his comfort zone and fix this silence. I feel that is between the divine feminine. So there may not be any person. This could be family members, these cards here. Someone he looks up to. He could be talking to somebody about making a compromise towards healing to somebody he looks up to, which could be the divine feminine. So it could be just friends and family in his inner world. I do feel for some of you, though, it is making a decision between two people. But he's needing to balance this this silent energy. Okay, what's mute? Why is it mute here? Queen of Swords. So now you have both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So this is a couple. This is about, Queen of Swords is about clear communication, honesty, can, you know, cut people off, you know, that are not in that energy, can be sharp with words. This also can represent somebody that is divorced, but there is a couple here. So this could be divine masculine, divine feminine if they're not communicating, and that he's needing to balance this energy of silence, like no communication, because that's what I'm sensing here. This is where his energy that he needs to fix this, okay? Why is the Queen of Swords here? What's the purpose of Queen of Swords here? Ascending. Movement forward towards healing. This communication, this harsh energy that may be between divine masculine and divine feminine. These two are not like, you know, they're not married in the tarot. So there is some need for communication to change this silence is what I'm getting. Some of you with this energy in here, this could be like a that this is something that is taking place, but this is something that he's needing to address. That's what I'm getting, okay? So let me get one more thing, and then that's going to be it for the reading, because I'm already at like 30 minutes already. Okay, so how does he currently see the Divine Feminine? What's the main energy surrounding how he sees the Divine Feminine at the current time? Family room. Okay, so he sees her as this is about intimacy, you know, secrets, you know, something that's private. So he sees her as I'm getting as a family, but let's see why that's there. Why is the family room here for how Divine Masculine sees Divine Feminine? The Chariot. So now you have Cancer here. So you have Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. So Chariot is about movement forward. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, victorious over a battle. So let's see why that's there. Why is the Chariot here? For how Divine Masculine sees Divine Feminine. Separation. So some of you, I'm getting two messages here. He sees you as going victoriously forward, you know, towards this separation between the two of you. And then some of you, it is you going forward with the actual separation of a person, okay? Because you do have these two people here, a couple. They can see you going victoriously forward with a separation, possibly a divorce from something that, you know, maybe a karmic partner, but he sees you as going forward with that. Or in others, it is going forward with a separation, okay? Let's get another card why the separation is here. Yeah, that you possibly separated from someone that was family or husband or wife. Why is the separation here? Six of Pentacles. So this is about balance. To go, so he sees you as going victoriously forward with separation to maintain balance. Okay. Because this is about equal give and take. It's about sharing. It could also see you, you know, maybe even starting to focus on your money as well. Let's get one more. Why is Six of Pentacles here? Yep, free will. Sees you exercising your free will, separating yourself from the situation and just going forward and just focusing on yourself. That's what he's seeing. Okay. And yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So I'm feeling like what I'm getting this overall message is the Divine Masculine knows that he needs to clean up the situation between the Divine Feminine. He needs to step out of his comfort zone in order for things to change. And that he's looking at the infinite possibilities with this card here with transformation. So I feel like he's seeking some guidance too here with, where's that card? Oh, the guide. Okay, guided to heal, because it says it in this card about being transform you and listen to the spirits of light. And we have that little lantern right there. So he's being guided to go forward towards the Divine Feminine, but he needs to clean up his mess. That's basically what I'm getting. All right, you guys. All right, that's going to be it. So if you like this reading, please comment, like, share. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Again, I do offer personal readings. All that information is going to be below in the description, as well as these decks I've used with a link below. Okay, so I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Have a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Until next time, next video, peace, love, and light.